How would you like a luxury roadster with 382 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, a very playful rear end, and a very angry exhaust note? Well, if all the above, packaged in a very good-looking body, appeals to you, keep watching, because this thing here is the 2023 BMW Z4 M40i, and under the hood it has my favorite B58 3-liter 6-cylinder engine that makes 382 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, and made it to a very quick 8-speed ZF automatic transmission. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour or 0 to 60 miles per hour is supposed to come in around 4.1 and 4.5. Well, we did 4.6 and 4.3, which is pretty damn good. It also makes a lot of burbles, cracks, and pops. The exhaust note is absolutely fantastic. And when the roof is down, you get to hear a lot of turbo sounds from the engine itself. Like a lot of, you hear blow-off valves. Oh my god, the whole soundtrack experience of this car matches the whole driving experience because it's just so much fun. It is a very sporty driving experience. This car is very tail happy, so as you can imagine, fun is the least I have to say for what it feels like to drive on a daily basis. Making it even more drivable on a daily basis is the very good fuel economy. I'm averaging about 9.8 liters per 100 kilometers, which is about 24 miles per gallon, so that's pretty damn good. New for 2023 is this Thunder Night metallic purple color, which we first saw on the M240i. Other changes for this facelift model are minor details inside the front grille, the side air vents are redesigned, and also the inside of the headlights has a new design. In my eyes, this remains one of the best looking roadsters, if not one of the best looking BMWs nowadays. This model of course gets a lot of M stuff, like big blue brakes in the front, the M adaptive suspension, the M sport rear differential, and of course a lot of M little goodies inside the car. The interior hasn't changed that much, or at all really. It still gets the older iDrive version 7, which I like because it retains the physical buttons for the climate control. And if you remember my review on the 430 convertible, that's one thing I had to complain about, because I want these physical buttons here with the fan going all the way down to off. This is a lot more practical in a convertible. The materials used are very high grade, fit and finish is fantastic. There are very few unpleasant sounds coming from where the tonneau cover for the hood is in the back, but nothing major. The soft top is really good in isolating temperature and noise. Of course, you can operate the roof on the go up to speeds of 50 kilometers an hour or so, and it only takes about 10 seconds to open or close. You also get a nice wind deflector in between the two roll bars, and it works well enough to ensure wind-free drop-top motoring even at highway speeds. Technology is great. You have a very nice instrument cluster, very nice heads-up display, and of course the best infotainment in the business. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It has a very good Harman Kardon sound system. You also get USB ports, handy cup holders, and a wireless charging pad. The seats are absolutely incredible and support the body very well, and of course in this kind of car it's really important. The driving position is roadster perfection, and visibility is pretty damn good also. The steering wheel and steering system both feel great. In sport mode, the steering also gains the weight it needs. The brake pedal is firm and linear, just the way I like it, and the brakes work really well. From 100 kilometers an hour, it stopped in 38 meters, and they resist fade very well as well. Ride comfort is actually exceptional. This suspension does a great job in not only keeping the car flat, but also manages to absorb road imperfections very well, surprisingly well actually, given the low profile of the tires and the very short suspension travel. On the handling front now, I have to say that this thing is so playful. Don't forget, it shares a lot of components with the GR Supra, so I mean, how can it not be sporty and playful? But the thing I really love about it is that it's really tail happy. Like, the tail really moves, and quite easily actually. Like, I've been organically using the tail to take turns, because why not? This is like old school motoring. You just bring it around the tail and you go. It's so easy, so fantastic, and it breaks loose early if you want to, or if you heat up the tires and you hit a track. Grip limits are actually really high, so you can set some pretty decent lap times. But what's really nice with this is you You just bring it around the tail. You make the tail steer the car for you, which is the definition of pure driving experience. This is what driving should be. Bring the little tail around, and that's it. And it really helps when you're doing tight turns. Never mind high-speed sweepers, but when you just want to pivot the car, or even around parking lots. Guilty. I'm like, whoop, just spinning the tail around just to make my turn easier. It's just so much more fun. Like you're taking your turn and then whoop, you bring the tail and that's it. Easy peasy. I love this car. The car weighs 1,600 kilos, which is 3,500 pounds. It's not light, but it's not heavy either. Oh, and by the way, it has a pretty usable trunk at 281 liters or almost 10 cubic feet. It makes this car quite practical, and it doesn't have a special reserved area for the hood. So that's pretty nice also. Prices here in Canada for the 24 model year start at 84,000 Canadian dollars. The one we're testing here is a 23. As tested, it's $88,000. Prices in the USA start from 74,000 US dollars. It is by far one of the best-selling roadsters, which is a niche category to begin with, but now you probably know why this thing is pretty hot. If you want something sharper than this, you can get a Porsche 718 Boxster. If you want something softer and quattro, you can get an Audi TT-RS. If you want something cheaper, you can get an MX-5. But this here is a really sweet spot. And to be honest, would be my pick because I just like everything about it. I love how it drives, love how it looks. I like the tail happiness. Everything is so nice about the Z4. And let's not forget, the Z3 was the Bond car, so there's always an extra coolness factor with a Z car. Even if it... Wow. I don't know, this soundtrack is just so damn good, I'll never get used to it. This B58 is something else, I'm telling you. Love. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, leave us a comment, share this video with your friends. Till next time, see ya, bye-bye.
Perfect.